I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you? The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulcher alone for what seems like an eternity.
Doesn't look very welcoming now, does it?
We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here. I was blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key. I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me?
I already fucking heard it.
The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey? Then it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. That's quite a noble sentiment for someone in our, well, in your line of work. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone. Carlisle? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal.
God, they've stunk this place out good and proper.
Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key. But I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying. The Sepulcher isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her. I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key. Good luck, Nightingale.
Death comes for you now.
Ah, for the love of Mara! You're fucking dead! You're a bit distracting in a fight. I mean, I like watching you. Watching you fight. I like watching you in that fight. Right.
This can't be good.
Let's go! You can fuck right off. We rise victorious once again. If you, need anything, kiss me. Shit. I mean, keep in mind, I'm here to help. Ooh, that was almost awkward, but I think I saved that one.
Death comes for you now.
I have no idea what that is. You alright? I just wanted to say that I know you told me your family lives here in Skyrim, so if you ever want to pay them a visit, I wouldn't mind. Until next time. Fuck me. Can't stop thinking about that kiss. And I just fucking stood there. Never been kissed like that before. Felt real. If you hear someone screaming, remember, it's not me. Well, that's unless a spider crawls at me bits again. Would it be so wrong to say I'd really fucking appreciate it if you could tell me this isn't all in my head? Yeah, I think it would. Damn it. Starting to feel much better now. I think my heart stopped when she tried to end my oath. I couldn't bear the thought of walking away. Not now. Not when the oath isn't what's keeping me here.
Dragonborn. I'm not unfamiliar with the dark underworld of Tamriel, and I must say, there's a roguish charm to adventuring with such a notorious thief.
All right. It's bloody horrible. Be careful with that.
Careful there, friend.
Dragonborn.
Aye, I think we've earned it. Something I can do for you? Of course. What were you wondering? For whoever had the coin, there's always someone who wants you to do their dirty work for them. Brynjar was a bounty hunter, so I suppose I just fell into it. Ask away. Brynjar? Oh. Well, he was a Nord. Tall. Though I'd outgrown him by 13. He used to joke to me that all I was is arms and legs and knee brain. But he meant it kindly. I think. Maybe he was right.
I always wanted to grow up strong and hardy like him. I hope I made him proud.
I am your sword and shield.
Yeah.
Oh, I just stepped in something.
My, what do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the Sepulcher. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere, mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Evergloam. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it the key stays this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts. I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Quiet here.
The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of stealth, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife. This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the Sepulcher and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day. Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the Sepulcher in order to defend it. The Guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning. Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do. Choose your path, and your journey will be complete. Yes, fellow Nightingale?
Carlisle?
Dragonborn.
Gallus! I feared I would never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the others.
If it were not for the actions of this Nightingale, your fears would have come true. She honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
If we keep this up, I'm gonna start putting notches on my belt here soon.
Embrace once
Oh,
again.
wait. I meant to mark my kills.
Oh, well,
Not
guys.
just to mark my kills.
Eyes open.
That's it, yeah.
Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Carlisle.